Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to see you guys. In this time, I would like to present the second chapter of Pre-Intermediate Structure subject. Pastime, Chapter 2. First of all, I would like to thank the lecturer of the subject, Dr. Ernie SPD Emuhum, for giving me an opportunity to do this presentation. Secondly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Melva Naura. My student number is 210-512-6141. Before we head to the start, what are we going to learn today? There are two topics that we have to discuss today. First, the principal part of verb. There are four basic forms of verbs that express the time, so we have to know about that. Second, irregular verbs. A reference list. There are so many irregular verbs in English that we should know for our better learning. So, are you ready, guys? Let's start it. The first topic is the principal part of verbs. So, there are four principal parts of verbs, also known as forms. These parts are used for tenses, which can tell us when an action happened. There are four types of principle of verbs: present tenses, past tenses, present participle, and past participle. First, present tenses is used to express present time. Second, past tenses is used to express past time. Third, present participle is used in progressive tenses. Fourth, past participle is used in perfect tenses. Present tenses. The base is the most basic form of a verb. It plays an important role in forming present tenses. We do not add any final or endings of the verb. Example, you walk every morning. I study at the library. We eat our breakfast. However, if we use the singular third person as a subject, she, he, it, we add final s to the verb. Example, she walks every morning. He studies at the library. The cat eats my breakfast. Second, present participle. Present participle is formed by adding ing to end of the singular verb. We also have to use to be to help the verb. Example, you are walking. She is studying at the library. I am eating my breakfast. The formula of present participle is subject plus to be, am, is, or are, plus verb, plus ing, and plus complement. So, subject I, you use the to be am. Example, I am eating cupcake. But if you use subject you, they, and we, the to be are. Example, you are eating cupcake. We are eating cupcake. But if you use she, he, and it, the to be is. Example, she is eating cupcake. He is eating cupcake. Third, past tenses. To form past tenses, take the base form and add ed. Example, we walked last morning. You learned at library. I packed my breakfast. If the verb ends with e, then we just add d to the end of the verb. Example, I baked last morning. The cat waved at me. Then, for other verbs, there are some irregular forms. So, they are abstract. There are no pattern of their changing from verb 1 to the verb 2 or even verb 3. Example, they went together. I took some medicine. She stole the money. Fourth, past participle. So, past participle is formed the same way as the past tenses by adding ed to the base form. But we need to use helping verb such as have, has and had before the verb. Example, you have eaten dinner. She has eaten dinner. We had eaten dinner. He had eaten dinner. There are two types of past participle. First is present perfect tenses. The formula is subject plus have or has plus verb plus ed plus adjective or adverb. So if you use the subject I, you, they, and we, you have to use have. Example, you have walked the dog. I have eaten my dinner. They have walked the dog. But if you use subject she, he, it, then you have to use has. Example, she has walked the dog. He has walked the dog. So, the second type of past participle is used in past perfect tenses. There are four types of past perfect tenses: the affirmative, negative, interrogative, and also the short answer. So, if you want to make affirmative sentence of the past perfect tense, you use subject plus had plus verb 3 plus complement. Example, I had eaten the cake. She has eaten the cake. Second, the negative, subject plus had plus not plus verb 3 and complement. Example, he had not eaten the cake. We had not eaten the cake. But if you want to make the interrogative type, you have to use had plus subject plus verb 3 plus complement plus question mark. Example, had he eaten the cake? Had you eaten the cake? And for the short answer, you can use yes, I had, or yes plus subject plus had, or no plus subject plus had plus not. So, yes, he has. No, I had not. We move on to our second topic, irregular verbs, a reference list. So, irregular verbs have unknown pattern, yet abstract but very unique. There are so many irregular verbs that we should learn to improve our knowledge and also our abilities. So, irregular verbs. Here's I show you some of irregular verbs. I will pronounce it to you. Awake, awoke, awoken. Be, was, were, been. Give, gave, given. Know, knew, known. Fall, fell, fallen. Make, made, made. Quit, quit. Saw, see, saw, seen. Understood. Write, wrote, written, and many more. Here's my reference that I use for this presentation. I hope what I am showing you today would be very useful and beneficial for your learning. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions. You can contact me at my email melva.naura6141@student.unri.ac.id or at my Instagram at Melva Naura, and also you can contact me by WhatsApp number +628 5658 4388. So, thank you so much for your attention. See you in the next class. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.